We have received a lot of enquiries from our viewers to ask us to demonstrate how to tie Paternoster rig, which is locally known as Apollo rig. So this rig, right, is actually taught during our beginner angler course to catch smaller fish using smaller hooks. Today, I will demonstrate to you how to tie the rig with a bigger hook to be used fishing normally in Singapore waters on board a boat. So the end product will look something like this. A leader with a hook sticking out. The Apollo rig is made up of a few knots. First, you can see there are two loops at two ends. These are called surgeon's loop. So I will be teaching you how to tie surgeon's loop. Then there will be this knot to tie the hook, which is called the snout knot. And lastly, the knot that connects the main leader to the hook leader, which we call it the line-to-line connection. The first knot that we're going to teach you is the snout knot. The snout knot is to use the leader to tie the hook together. So for local Singapore waters fishing, right, normally I will use 30-pound leader. And the size of the hook, right, is 3/0 hook. So the first thing is you have to take about 30 cm of the leader. And then you have to slot in the leader through the eye of the hook, which is here. After, make a loop behind. And then the 3 tag end, coil around the shank. Coil 5 rounds and it must be tight. After that, hold the 5 coils and slot the free end back into the loop here behind and tighten it by pulling the other end. And your snout knot is done. Okay, next I will demonstrate to you how to tie the surgeon's loop. So for the surgeon's loop, you pull about 1 meter of the leader. After that, on one end, right, you make a bend like this. So there's a loop here. After that, you tie a knot here like this. But you do not pull tight, you go in another 2 rounds. So altogether there are 3 rounds. Like this. And then you tighten. After you tighten, right, you pull this end and this end together. You can use your mouth. And the surgeon's loop is done. Then for the other end, you don't tie anything first, because if you tie the loop first, you'll be harder to join the hook leader with the main leader together. So and now you take the hook leader and the main leader with the surgeon's loop on top, and you line together. So take note that the surgeon's loop, right, has to be higher than the hook, and it has to be further away, so that when you hook bait on this, you'll not be too near to the sinker, too near to this surgeon's loop. Then with these 2 lines together, we tie a knot like this. But we don't tighten it. Same thing as surgeon's loop. We loop another 2 rounds to make it total 3. After that, pull the both ends together to tighten it. And this is your line-to-line connection is done. Now you can make the other surgeon's loop at the other end. Okay, the last step is to trim away all the excess free end. And actually you are done with the Paternoster rig. But then if you are fishing for bigger fish, right, sometimes you will encounter monsters. So you can make this additional step to strengthen this particular knot that joins the two leader together. You can use the hook leader and coil onto the main leader like this. Coil around 4 to 5 times. After that, you pull tight. And this is your completed strengthened Paternoster rig or Apollo rig. So if you have any questions on this rig, leave your comments below. And if you are interested in learning more about tying knots or about fishing on the sea or from the island, okay, please subscribe to our video channel, share and like our Facebook posts. I'm Captain Q from My Fishing Frenzy Academy. See you on board.